My name is Laura Kraus. I recently moved and I found an old trunk of my journals. And the first journal I ever wrote in was this like tragic thing. It's like a glittery pink written in gel pen journal from when I was 14 years old. And the contents of it is so freaking heavy. You know, it's a pregnant, scared 14-year-old girl coming to terms with the fact that she was sexually assaulted and trying to explain why I was making this decision to have the abortion to myself. So there's a lot of weird guilt and stigma because of the community I was raised in and extreme fear and confusion. I wasn't very educated in sex because my parents didn't think that was going to be happening anytime soon, and neither did I. So when I was sexually assaulted and I became pregnant as a result, my mom laid out two options. She said, you either have the child or you don't, and that is your decision, and nobody can make that for you. And we made an appointment, and we drove 2.5 hours to Everett. So that was my first experience, one, putting my legs up in stirrups and dealing with that. But Planned Parenthood was phenomenal. Before we even had the procedure, I had a hour-long conversation with about 5 or 6 nurses in a conference room to make sure this was something that I knew I was cognitively doing. They explained to me what sexual assault was because I wasn't really aware of what had happened to me yet, and kind of just walked me through it and made sure I was making a very, very, very informed decision. And it was actually a very healing experience for me at the time, and I've never really been able to forget it. I couldn't imagine living somewhere like Texas where there's one freaking abortion clinic for 300 miles, or Planned Parenthood in general, and not having the comfort in the back of my head of being able to say, well, if this happened to me, I could take care of this. If this happened to me, I am still in ownership. Because when you don't have that in the back of your head, it stems this immense amount of fear and pressure that you put on yourself as a female identified. There are so many things happening in the political climate right now. It's cowardly to not do something. I've been an advocate for Planned Parenthood since I was 15, knocking on strangers' doors. And it's not as scary as being sexually assaulted, and it matters.